Today, we're diving into the world of barndominiums, specifically designed with writers in mind. Now, if you're thinking, what's a barndominium and why would a writer want one? Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll see why a barndominium might just be the good creative escape for writers. Barndominiums are all about blending rustic charm with modern functionality, offering a spacious and personalized retreat that's good for creative minds. Imagine having a cozy and custom space where inspiration flows freely, right within the comfort of your own home. If you love this type of look, hit that subscribe button to help us create more videos, and let us know in the comments what you'd love to see in future videos. Why would a writer want a barndominium? Well, if you're a writer, you know how important it is to have a space that feels both inspiring and functional. You need somewhere that lets you zone out and focus, that's quiet but flexible. A barndominium offers that good balance of solitude and openness. These homes usually have high ceilings, open floor plans, and lots of natural materials like wood and stone, which can make them feel like you're working from a rustic retreat, away from the noise of daily life. Think about it. A barndominium offers all the perks of a country escape without having to leave your property. You get the tranquility, the views, and a feeling of coziness while still being close to home. Plus, barndominiums are often highly customizable. You can create a space that is built exactly to your needs as a writer. Want a big, cozy nook with tons of pillows? Done. Prefer a quiet corner with just a desk and a lamp? Totally possible. You can shape it around what makes you feel most creative. And the best part is that this unique space can be yours all the time, not just for a weekend getaway. It's your daily escape, ready whenever inspiration strikes. All right, let's talk about the essentials for designing a barndominium that fuels your creativity as a writer. First up is natural light. Nothing boosts creativity like sunlight, right? Big windows are a must-have, bringing in warm, natural light that keeps you focused and energized. If you can, go for floor-to-ceiling windows or add skylights. Imagine the cozy mornings and peaceful afternoons you could spend writing with the sun pouring in. Next, consider creating a designated quiet work area. In a barndominium, you often have plenty of space to play with. You can set up a small, secluded nook within an open floor plan or create a lofted writing area away from any distractions. Now, every writer knows the struggle of finding space for all those books. Think about adding built-in bookshelves to showcase your personal library. Floor-to-ceiling shelves or a classic library-inspired setup will add charm while keeping your resources close by. And don't forget a cozy reading corner, somewhere to take a break, clear your mind, and maybe spark a fresh idea. Imagine a comfy armchair, a soft blanket, and a good view. Your inspiration zone could be just a glance away. Next, let's talk about making the space truly yours. Adding personal touches can turn any barndominium from a simple workspace into a creative sanctuary. As a writer, you probably have unique tastes and interests, so let those shine through. This could mean adding framed quotes from your favorite authors, setting up a small display of books that influenced you, or even decorating with memorabilia from literary festivals you've attended. Every time you step into this space, you want it to feel like it's whispering, "Let's create something amazing." And don't be afraid to go bold with your desk setup. It doesn't have to be the typical home office setup. Instead, go for a vintage writing desk or find a massive wooden table where you can spread out all your notes and drafts. Personalize it with little items that inspire you, like a unique lamp, a favorite coffee mug, or a plant that brings a bit of nature indoors. Your Barndominium space is like a canvas, so make it something that makes you excited to sit down and start writing. All right, let's get into the practical must-haves that will make your Barndominium work for you. Soundproofing is huge, especially if you're someone who needs absolute silence to concentrate. In a barndominium, you can add soundproofing panels, or if you're on a budget, thick curtains and soft rugs can help absorb sound too. The goal is to create a peaceful, distraction-free zone where you can focus. Then there's flexibility. Writing isn't a one-size-fits-all activity. Some days you might want to sit at your desk. Other days, maybe you feel like brainstorming on the floor with a pile of sticky notes. Having movable and modular furniture, like a rolling desk or foldable chairs, can be a game changer. Finally, think about adding tech conveniences, like USB ports and adjustable lighting, to keep your workspace comfortable and functional. And don't forget a cozy chair. Writing takes time, so invest in seating that's comfortable enough to support your marathon writing sessions. Picture a barndominium with a lofted writing area, overlooking the main room below. You've got exposed wooden beams, big windows letting in tons of light, and maybe even a small fireplace to keep things warm and cozy. Imagine writing your next novel in a space like that. Or maybe you prefer a big, open workspace with a huge desk surrounded by bookshelves. You could create a setup with a couch on one side for brainstorming sessions or relaxing after a long day of writing. Another idea is to set up a small patio or outdoor area where you can take a break, jot down some notes, or just soak up the scenery when you need a little extra inspiration. Now, let's talk about costs. Barndominiums can be very cost-effective if you plan carefully. Look for reclaimed or secondhand materials, like wood for the walls or vintage furniture for that rustic touch. You can find amazing deals on unique items that will give your space personality without breaking the bank. And DIY projects are a good way to add custom touches without spending a fortune. For instance, you could build your own bookshelves, install window seating, or even do your own painting to save money. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start with the essentials: a desk, comfortable chair, and good lighting, and build up your space over time. The key is to invest in pieces that you love and that serve your needs as a writer. A little creativity with your budget goes a long way. Thanks for joining me on this tour of designing a barndominium for writers. I hope you're feeling inspired to create your own good writing space. Remember, a barndominium is more than just a building. It's a space for creativity and inspiration, a place where ideas come alive. So, if you're ready to start your journey or just dreaming about it, go for it. Let me know in the comments. What's one feature you'd love to have in your writing space? Don't forget to subscribe for more design ideas.